Learning English.
You are sitting across from a good friend, watching them confidently type out a text message that you just know is going to backfire.
Oh, the absolute worst feeling.
Right. You can see the mistake clear as day, but your finger just sort of hovers over your coffee cup, totally hesitant to intervene. Nobody wants to sound like the bossy know-it-all who constantly corrects people,
Yeah, it is a really delicate social dance, trying to offer up a better idea without forcing them to take it.
Exactly. But, what if you could intervene without triggering their defenses? Welcome back to Radio Ikaiwa. Quick recap by Noelia, Lesson 76. Speaking Patterns, Suggestions 4. A reserved suggestion.
Today we master the art of the gentle nudge. We are exploring how using hypothetical distance allows you to offer ideas without triggering psychological reactance.
Here's the key sentence.
All right.
What if we baked him a cake ourselves?
One more time.
Ready when you are.
What if we baked him a cake ourselves?
This phrase perfectly illustrates how to soften a proposal by, manipulating time.
Yeah, exactly.
By pairing what if with the past tense verb baked, you instantly pull the suggestion out of immediate reality.
Right, that always confuses me a bit, honestly, because if I use the past tense, won't they think I'm talking about something that already happened?
Right, I see how that sounds weird at first.
How do they know I'm making a suggestion for the future?
Well, that is the genius of the grammar here.
Oh.
The phrase what if acts as a hypothetical signal, telling the brain that we are entering an alternate reality, not reviewing history.
Oh, I see. So the past tense then acts like a social pressure valve, releasing the urgency from the conversation.
Exactly. Because if you use the present tense, it demands an immediate yes or no.
Right.
By throwing it into the grammatical past, you are placing the idea on the table without cornering them.
That makes total sense.
Here's the first phrase.
Okay.
Suppose you gave it another shot tomorrow. You'll probably feel fresher after a good night's sleep.
One more time.
You got it.
Suppose you gave it another shot tomorrow. You'll probably feel fresher after a good night's sleep.
This perfectly builds on that concept of hypothetical distance. But using suppose explicitly invites the listener to mentally step into a completely different scenario.
Yeah, you are asking them to test drive an outcome before committing to it.
Exactly. And again, we see the past tense verb gave functioning as a soft option rather than a direct command.
Right, because when we give direct orders to people, especially frustrated people, we often trigger a psychological reflex called reactance.
Oh, right, where they instinctively push back just to protect their autonomy?
Yes, exactly.
I totally see what you mean, because if I just said, give it another shot tomorrow, that is a flat-out order that sparks immediate resistance.
But phrasing it as an imaginary scenario bypasses that defensive wall entirely.
Here's another.
Let's hear it.
It might be a good idea to back up your photos soon. You'd hate to lose them if something happened to your phone.
One more time.
Go for it.
It might be a good idea to back up your photos soon. You'd hate to lose them if something happened to your phone.
This pattern shifts our approach slightly.
Oh, how so?
Well, it moves away from asking them to imagine a scenario and instead uses the word might to soften a direct recommendation.
Ah, right. Might does incredible heavy lifting here by completely removing any sense of obligation.
It really does, because normally I would just say, you should back up your photos, which honestly sounds like a scolding from IT support.
Yeah, but doesn't might make it sound almost too weak, like you don't actually care if they do it or not?
It might seem weak at first glance, but that lack of force is exactly why it is so persuasive.
By presenting it as a mere observation rather than a directive, you avoid triggering their defiance, transforming a lecture into a safe, completely optional recommendation.
Here's today's scene.
Okay, set it up.
Imagine two exhausted roommates staring blankly into an empty fridge.
Oh man, we have all been there.
Right. They have had a grueling day and absolutely lack the mental or physical energy to cook.
Here they go.
Did you finish that pasta, or is that me?
That was you, pretty sure. There's basically nothing left in there.
Yeah, forget it. What if we ordered in tonight? Neither of us feels like cooking after today. I don't even care what at this point.
Yeah, in a bit, though. I can't move yet.
This highlights the phrase ordered in, which simply means getting delivery from a restaurant to eat at home.
And notice how perfectly the past tense fits their exhausted state in the phrase, what if we ordered in tonight?
Right. They're both way too tired to make hard decisions, so using that hypothetical distance means there is zero pressure for immediate action.
It is just an idea floating there, waiting for either of them to find the energy to grab their phone.
Exactly, because if one of them had said, let's order in, it would demand a concrete decision right then and there.
Right. But by keeping it reserved, the suggestion matches their low-energy mood perfectly.
Definitely.
It requires zero immediate effort to process, which is brilliant social calibration.
Noelia has prepared 20 practical phrases for this lesson.
And to really build those conversational reflexes and master the psychology yourself, make sure you practice with the pattern practice and original dialogue sections.
The link is in the description. Thanks for joining us today.
And before you go, think about this.
Yeah.
If these softening techniques work so well to effortlessly bypass our natural defenses with friends, how often are they being subtly used to manipulate you in marketing or high-stakes negotiations?
Oh, wow. That is a slightly terrifying thought to leave on.
Have a great day, everyone.